The thick scaled skin of an avis claimed by some to be as old as the mountains themselves, though it has most likely seen but a decade or two.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's on my hands, the better.
Alrighty. Best as I feel those are separate fields, although I would count it as a form of AI. It's not what it is often meant by it. I mean, fair. Like I said, I could be thinking of entirely different stuff. Like I said, I haven't done enough looking into any of it. I'm certainly not skilled in any of those areas.
Here's your hide.
So I can only say it from a potential layman's perspective.
Never return. Quickly, let me see it.
There you go. There's your Avis skin. Or Evis.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more.
Ah, perfect.
Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch.
Yeah, that one was actually pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie.
As my honored partner, with my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Yeah, we gotta save the
Very
world.
well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Maybe we'll meet again one day, Tanner man, whose name I, for some reason, do not remember, but literally just read. 100 bloody hides, wow. Okay, that's a lot of bloody hides. Okay, we will continue onwards, but first, I kind of want to go back to the hideaway right quick. But either way, there's always like human element to it. I mean, yeah, true. There's always a human element in anything. Kind of things happen with human guide, like how Disney animated spider webs by using an AI spider to draw them independently. I didn't know about that. That's pretty cool. And also pretty crazy. If I'm being completely honest. That's pretty nutso.
Did you see the pair that got...
You see though, like even in that regard too, like seeing how far like something like Chat GTP has come, that's honestly pretty crazy, you know, like and AI art and shit. Listen, I don't like it, but you gotta admit it is impressive what can be done, you know. And like I said, 5 years ago, I wouldn't even imagine anything like that. On our own terms. I regret that both you and the lump had to get all tangled up in the wicked weave of my sordid past. But thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put to rest matters that were left too long to fester. And with that finally done, might be I can sit back and enjoy this new world of yours you're so keen on creating. One don't need a pair of eyes to see the good you've done. Karen. Duty. My Lord Marquis. In your absence, shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for his grace, Yote. I will do the same for his grace, don't you worry. Do, 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 do. See, this is what I'm really curious about. It's like, that's a locked feature, but I don't know how that could come into play, or what could be put there. Maybe if I beat the challenges, then maybe.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Close, but not quite
What
there.
subject shall we consider today?
Look at that, we're almost done. So how many more do we have in the bestiary? 3, 4. So we have 4 more beasts we have yet to encounter. Mysteries of the Realm, we have at least 1. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we have a lot more here. So which one? I see Echoes here is new, so I guess we'll do Echoes. Strange clockwork constructs often encountered in fallen ruins. I did this one before, yeah? Yeah. The question of whether or not they are truly alive is open to debate, as they do not appear to require water, nor do they feed on the flesh of their victims as beasts do, seemingly existing solely to protect their habitat from intruders. Though it is widely assumed they are vestiges of the fallen civilization, some of the structures they preside over, such as the apothecary and the sanctuaries at the heart of the Mother Crystals, seem to predate even that beyond age. In the aftermath of primogenesis, beneath the blackened skies that followed, they emerged from the ruins at last, and can now be seen wandering the entirety of Valestia. The ancient mural. A religious image found across Valestia, not only in the apothecary under the Phoenix Gate in the Comreich near the heart of Drake's Breath, but in the Comreich near the heart of Drake's Breath, but upon a tapestry in Tabor, too. It depicts the icons arranged in adoration of a central figure, believed to be Ultima, the god that rules above them all. Valestia, a culinary pilgrimage. An ancient recipe book that instructs one how to make toothsome fare from the Game of the Realm, though the outdated tongue in which it is penned makes it difficult to divine precisely what beast is being proposed for the pot. It was discovered in the shelves by Yvonne as he hunted for inspiration to expand his culinary repertoire. And expand it he did, summoning forth the Chancer stew, piquant, some might say putrid, drag out of scorpion tails, whose flesh was as soft as the silt of the swamps in which they live, and the flavor similarly comparable. The Hideaway's head chef Molly was not to be outdone, however, drawing from the pilgrimage's pages a fried mortress of skyworm. The dish, consisting of wyvern livers sautéed with saint's bonnet, was heralded a tour de force among those who tasted it. Engineering. The technology of the fallen civilization was highly advanced, and though many an archaeologian and engineer has sought to study the workings of the curious contraptions they left behind, little light has yet been shed on their secrets. Engineers of the present day largely learn from each other. Indeed, the knowledge that Mid learned in the University of Canver, she now shares with the children of the Hideaway, that they might one day stand on her shoulders. Mythos. The name by which Ultima addresses Clive. It appears to be his title for the vessel for limitless power. That he means to make of the young Lord Marquis. The being identifies Clive as the Mythos he has long sought by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of Ifrit, and having the power to absorb the aether of other icons. Don't have as many here, it seems. For new ones, I mean. Did I read all of Tabor? I don't think I have, actually. I think this is all new. An ancient settlement in central southern Dalmatia that seems to cling to the very cliffs which dominate the landscape of the region. Its proximity to the three cities of Canver gives Tabor a ready market for the high-quality leather its tanners produce, as well as the salt and minerals mined from beneath it. The town's long history of isolation, however, has clouded the hearts of its residents, and to this day many remain unwelcoming to outsiders. Haven for the Undying. An ancient settlement in central southern... Let's see which one's new. Unbeknownst to its citizenry, it is from here that, since the fall of Rosalith to the Empire, the secret coven of ducal loyalists known as the Undying have carried out their duties to the Phoenix. This one might be all new. It is famed for its leatherworking, the signature stench of its tanneries ever prevalent in the canyons that lead in and out of town, and as such, skilled craftsmen abound, transforming hides into all manner of wondrous creations. Tabor was founded by the so-called Guardians of the Crystal, who were later joined by nomadic peoples and hunter-gatherers, creating a rich mixed culture which gives the town its unique flavor. It was those same hunters whose skills were employed to gather the raw materials on which the leatherworking industry was built. Yeah, this is quite the mixed culture for sure. Men of the Rock. A private army under the command of Hugo Kupka, originally employed to guard Drake's Fang. The bulk of the force was co-opted by Kupka when he seized control of the Mother Crystal, and has served him and only him since. After Kupka's death, his force has scattered largely returned to the countryside, where many now engage in banditry. I mean, that's pretty realistic, too. That will happen. With the mercenary-ish force that just kind of, or a private army even, that just, like, disbands. A bleak ochre? Fuck, I know there's a way to pronounce that. Wilderness, because isn't that like a color or something? Wilderness stretching through central Dalmatia. Its northern half is a veritable warren of claustrophobic canyons and fallen detritus, lacking paved roads or outposts of any kind. In the south, however, the area finally opens up to Ryzanov Flat, and beyond it, the reclusive community of Tabor. This and the lonely trade route leading to the free cities of Canver provide the region with at least some semblance of civilization. A private military force employed to keep the peace in the free cities of Canver. The guard is paid for by the city's merchants and tradespeople, and is employed in the absence of an official state army. Its duties mainly consist of patrolling and maintaining order within the city walls. Dominant of the Phoenix and younger brother of Clive, after surviving the disaster at Phoenix Gate, he devoted himself to uncovering the truth behind the emergence of the second icon of fire. With the help of the Undying, he obtained a copy of the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, from whose pages he learned of the existence of Ultima, the creature he was later to meet with and seal away inside himself in the sanctuary of Drake's Head. Now reunited with his brother, he and Clive fight as one to defeat Ultima and forge a new fate for mankind. One of Sid's most trusted allies, a merchant by trade, Karen was born in lands beyond Valestia. She came to the twins as a weapons dealer, selling to anyone willing to pay. An attitude that earned her not only a fortune, but a price on her head. It was while fleeing from her many enemies that she met Sid, who gave her refuge in exchange for her exclusive services. Her hardworking assistant Goots, who she calls her right eye, she bought from his neglectful parents. Oh wow, that's... okay. It's kind of rude of his parents to do that. Yes. Apprenticed to Karen, an ally of the Hideaway, Karen purchased goods from his neglectful parents after witnessing how they abused and undervalued their child. And it has been his pleasure to serve her ever since. His Nan feels much the same way about him, going so far as to call him her right eye. On the rare occasions, she lets her true feelings slip. His Nan feels much the same way, huh? Yeah, I do like their little relationship they have. They have a nice, like, caring parent and caring son dynamic, right? It's really, really nice to see. Wait, I went to the wrong one. There you go. Chief Cook at Clive's Hideaway, who inherited the role from Kenneth after he lost his life in Titan's attack. Molly's true passion lies in the baking of pastries and other sweetmeats, but alas, shipments of sugar to the Hideaway are few and far between. Instead, she pushes the boundaries of her culinary repertoire by assisting Yvonne in reviving the questionable dishes proffered by his questionable cookbook. Don't have that many people to meet here either. A senior member of the Undying known as the Bearer of the Burning Quill, who coordinates his orders research into Ultima from their headquarters in the Dalmacian village of Tabor. At his liege lord Joshua's command, he lends his and his order's strength to Clive. A member of the Undying, a secret society sworn to protect and serve the Restfields of Rosaria and the dominant of the Phoenix, who is always born in their line. After her order rescued Joshua Restfield from the ruins of Phoenix Gate and nursed him back to health, Yote was tasked by her order to accompany and protect him on his journey to uncover the truth of Ultima. Out and about. Manservant to Lord Byron Rossfield. In normal circumstances, his daily duties touch all aspects of running his master's manor. Of late, however, Byron has bade him leave the safety of Port Isolde to conduct a survey into the political, military, and economic situation of Storm. A task in which he has enjoined the assistance of several of his fellow butlers to the nobility. I like how it's just like a butler squad. Right? Like, it feels kind of interesting in that regard. Quite a little side quest he has. The otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valisthea. Ultima requires a vessel in which to inculcate? Interesting. His disembodied soul and Clive's curious ability to absorb the powers of other icons suggests that he is the very mythos that Ultima has long awaited. He wills Clive to absorb the other icons that his vessel might be perfected. He wills Clive, huh? He's like, ooh, I will you, Clive. I mean, he does do that hand thing where he like goes to touch Clive. I guess it's not too out of
You're always welcome, Clive.
the realm of possibility that that is kind of what he would do.
Here's a stone,
Yeah, we'll buy a round of drinks for everybody. Why not?
Seems the hideaway is lost.
Actually, I have a new... No, I don't have any new armor or equipment to make.
You look like you could do with a drink.
Buy a round.
As if setting our people free wasn't enough.
And you know what? I'll have me a sip too, because why not?
Good news, everyone. The casks have been liberated.
That's a new dialogue, I think.
Sid.
To Sid.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
All right, not bad. That's it then. I guess I'm to make my leave. Back to here. A minute.
Stand back, friend. You don't want to get this stuff on you, believe me.
Probably don't. You must have gotten the achievement by now, right? That's a good point, actually. I don't know, because I think I turned that off. So I may have. I mean, sort by grade, I guess, or sort by progress. Is it areas on the world and local maps? Man, wow! I almost have all of them. Obtain all available items from your patrons. Defeat 5 enemies in the air using Deadly Embrace. What about completed? And this is the journey end. Oh. Go in mid-air before landing. Yeah, view all trophies. I am curious. So I got woke in with great power, acceptance, blah blah blah. So 5,000. Just kind of saying, I don't know what the achievement would be called. I'm not seeing it here though. You can pet the dog. Yeah, it's probably this one then. At the Tub and Crown. I mean, I definitely got that one a while ago then, huh? Okay, interesting. You don't even need to do it that much. If that's all it is. That's actually very, very cheap.
The free city's under siege. Who'd have thought it?
Master Cyril, luckily.
Hey, Watchman.
Horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
Yeah, because I think I turned off the thing where the trophy notification. Because I don't... It might have been because of Final Fantasy, but it was kind of annoying to hear, like, would you? And then have it, like, flash up on screen. Maybe you can mute the sound it makes. Maybe then I would turn it back on. I'm not really too sure. But what are orcs doing here? You know, just kind of speaking of orcs again, I haven't actually made any progress on my mini since I last showed you guys. I've been just a bit preoccupied with other stuff, but hopefully I can actually finish it properly and show it off to you guys then. I'm just kind of in the process of making the base look good. I mean, it is iconic, but yeah, I don't blame you. It is iconic. It's just more so for the, like for the stream and the recording. It just, I don't know. I don't know how to really word it. It just seems off, you know? I don't know. Or it was off at the time. I don't remember what was going on. But there's like something that it did where I was like, yeah, I should probably just turn that off. Was it even during 16? It might have been. Or was it during something else? Let me think about that. When did I do that? It might have been during 16. Maybe it did it during a cutscene and I thought, oh, I was a little... Yeah, it's a little bit... Yeah, not something you really want to hear during a cutscene. I don't recall. I do intend to turn it back on eventually. Probably just not when 16 is being played. Also gonna be busy for a bit. Perfectly fine. Thank you for letting me know. Very well over orcish fodder. Rude. Ooh, and has the game ever done a fake achievement? I want to say yes, but I don't know for sure. But I feel like it's happened. Maybe not. Maybe not. I want to say it's happened, but maybe not actually. But if we ever get like Eternal Darkness like 2 or a reboot or something, I could see it happening.
Is the city fallen?
Oh no. Is it time for Clive and crew to kick some more booty? Some Waluder booty? I mean, that would explain the orcs. We are. I'm sure one day we'll get a game that gives you a fake achievement. Maybe they'll be able to personalize it based on where you're playing it. Or what you're playing it on, I mean. Get out here, Mesmerizer. Yeah, there you go. I just want to go down the other path just to see. Besides XP, though, nothing really too impressive. Farewell. Games have done that, but it's not really a thing on PS5 and Xbox because like it's against console permissions, is it? Huh. I mean, I guess it could be. Which games have done fake achievements? I want to see if it's one that I'm familiar with, because like I said, I wanna say like I know of some or have seen some. I'm just not too sure which ones. Oh, Pony Island. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Pony Island probably did do it. I think you're right. That might be what I'm thinking of.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Man, I want to replay Pony Island. It's so good.
Do you have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Mission. I have a thing here. Oh, I have thingies all over the place. Oh, well, I gotta do these. Gotta do side quests. Well, it is side questing time. There's been a lot of side quests. All right, the side quests to do. I gotta do them. I can't say no. So who wants a side quest down here? You do.
If we're going to do this.
Hey, Louise.
Clive, your timing is impeccable.
I saw the green
It just
thing.
so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
It's very good.
And what talents would those be?
Killing.
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And
Okay.
you've been looking to buy. To make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them.
I can't build a house
So
with a
we've been
sword.
searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The
Okay.
place was abandoned a long time ago. But when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
I mean,
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You
yes,
help, won't you?
encourage. I can do that.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
I should be able to do that.
You
Should be
will find
easy
the
enough.
village in Chairdress Thread, past Leighton's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All
That's
right.
why.
Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
I mean, hopefully not, but I mean, I'm pretty good with the blade. I don't know, I'm pretty good at hitting buttons. So I just need to go down there. That should be easy enough. Oh yeah, like I've been there. Yeah, see, I figured it'd be a place for a quest. See, I've been around these parts. I may have even said I feel like a quest will be here. Howdy, sir.
Oh, you're a friend of the Crimson Caravans.
And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help they told me was on its way.
Tis.
Cash lock's just down there, if you'd be so kind.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Porter. Ah, the gobbies. They went too high. Yeah, we can just make the jump, I guess. Wee!
This must have been a nice place once.
Once. And time to slaughter. Oh, they didn't even die. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh my god. Okay, it's okay, okay, fine then. Okay, I'm trying to dodge here. It's a bit harder with the burbs. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about Mega Flare. I feel like maybe it could be good. It would just need to charge faster. Or something. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's not bad, but it does, or do more damage or last longer. If it did any of those, then it'd probably be really good.
I think that's the last of them.
I think.
Nope.
Right. Let's head back to Boklad.
All right, to Bucklad we go. See, a quick and easy quest. Quick and easy, in and out, like 50 renown. And there's only like 6 renown things left. I basically have that done, almost.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for this. I may as well.
A fine choice.
I mean, I have the gil for it.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
What are you doing, Eloise? Or what is he doing?
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Hey, read these. Consultation 100 T, transportation domestic 500 T. Is that talons? Yeah, talons. Transportation external, all prices per wagon, money's up front. Additional fees for heavier unstable loads. Consult with inn. See, it's weird they have talents and also gil. Like, how much gil makes a talent?
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then,
So...
now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do.
I mean, that is
But
true.
we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you.
I mean, that's
all the
true.
same.
I kind of roam around. So that's interesting. So I wonder if this quest will lead into another quest. It seems like it might. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is probably going to lead to another quest here, maybe.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister.
What about him?
Represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
Yeah, he is. That's very, very nice.
I'm grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
Maybe I need to cut my eyebrows. I feel like oddly...
And I love her.
Oh, weird.
Which is why I want this time to be different.
Might need to trim my eyebrows a bit.
I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Hell yeah. Crimson Caravans #1. Okay, so that's interesting then. So I'm sure that'll come up later where we're probably going to need to help him help his sister. So that's neat. See what I mean? The side quests are really good. I'm sure a lot of people slept on them too. 'Cause I don't know, like this is good stuff. I don't know what it is.
To a storehouse in the bales.
But there is something about
behind.
there is something about just the how like it feels this weird around here, but it's only when I stream. It always feels like there's like something touching like around my eyebrow or like around my nose or something. It's weird.
What you have to do.
Oh, well.
Okay, Quentin, what do you need?
Clive.
Oh.
I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found. And it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But There are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long.
Probably true.
And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive.
Fare you well,
May
Clinton.
Grieger guide us.
Quentin,
All
not
of us.
Clinton. Interesting. Interesting.
Come then, brother.
Oh.
We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
Am I able to... Nah, let's walk. It doesn't really matter. And we get to listen to the peaceful music before it all goes away eventually, I'm sure. See, anybody that didn't do the side quests is missing out. Like, there's so much to it. There's so much story, like, even just in these.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi!
Oh, Scout? We need Scooty.
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
Everyone else.
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Ah.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's up?
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
We can't let this happen.
Okay, leave it to Clive. He'll get it done.
Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
I've been there
Sid.
numerous times.
Promise us you'll do what you can.
Right, to Heaven Hall it is then. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna do my quick travel. Not that crazy. Travel and Chocobo.
Come on.
Yeah, this way. Yeah, look, it's just something I need to do every time I hop on a Chocobo, okay? Ah. So like this too, you can tell they've already arrived. Because they got these Chocobos here. Eh. Yo, just deal with these ones at least. There we go. It's a quick and easy 200 XPZ.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
I was gonna say, I mean, there were 3 chocobos there. We may be too late. Oh my god. I didn't even notice. Absolute slaughter on both sides, it seems.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Nah, just a curl. I've killed lots of these.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
Quentin, I'm the better fighter.
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Alright, here we go.
Come on then.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. Mr. Rabbit needs
That's minus. All we gotta do is take it down to stagger, and then we'll probably end it. I don't see much point in LBing. I'll heal up. Healing makes sense. Alright. Okay, just hit it with everything, like usual. Man, look at all this damage. It's so good. And it's over. I love doing that. I love just doing that. And it's always the same amount of damage, too. If you notice, it's roughly the same. Like 67,000 or something. Looks so good. Ah, good. Got a coral whisker. Surprisingly, dissection of a coral's whisker shows it to be composed almost entirely of metal. While this would go some way to explain why some corals can channel lightning, it raises the question of how the metal got there in the first place. Biology, Clive.
We'd arrived earlier.
Biology. Somehow.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause.
Was it worth it, Quentin?
It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin!
Really makes you think, huh? Really, really makes you think.
Oh, Thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but
there's more bad news.
There's more bad news. It's Lost Wing.
Oh my god.
It's been flooded.
What?
Oh my god. Is that the end of Lost Wing? They flooded it with aether, huh? Or it just happened naturally, maybe, but Jesus.
Lost Wing. My Lost Wing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
Man, Quentin's a brave man, dude. You're really caring to.
It's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
I like this whole quest chain. This whole quest chain has been really nice. And it's really kind of going for the whole, you know, revenge is never really a good thing, which I always like. Because it's true, revenge is really just bad. It's not good. Like, revenge will get you nowhere. Do 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 ba ba da ba ba da ba more Akashic da ba da ba da ba da ba. I thought I dodged, maybe. I thought I hit the button. I thought I nailed it. But turns out I did not. I was like, oh, without even really seeing, I probably hit the button correctly, and then it was like, no, I did not. Ooh. And say, where is the magic man? Or did I kill the magic man? Or does it really matter? Yeah, we can't let Quentin die after all this. Hey, Bass, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. I'll take care of that. Uno momento. Uno momento. There you go. It is not uno momento. What'd you miss? So we went to Quentin, because if you remember, I wouldn't blame me if you didn't. Quentin in Lost Wing, he was going on his whole revenge thing. He had a guy he wanted to get revenge on and kill. So he was recruiting all of Lost Wing to do that with him. He's like, oh, go and take the rest of these bearers that I saved back to your hideaway because I want them to be safe. We do that. A scout comes by. He's like, oh, yo, Quentin, shoot, I missed him. They're like the bad guys have this like monster there guarding his home. And we're like, oh no. So then we go there and most of them are dead. Quentin's still alive. We end up killing the monster. We go back to Lost Wing, find out it's been flooded by aether. So that's not good. And now Quentin ran in there to try and save other people, and now we're trying to save him. So that's interesting. We may have lost Lost Wing in a side quest of all things, a series of side quests. Which is really impressive. Because this is a very involved side quest. And it seems bigger than what you'd expect a side quest to be. Like, this seems like it should be a main quest. Ah, no. Oh, he's alive.
Quentin, look at me. Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
So is Lost Wing gone then? Can we just... is there nothing there anymore? Sometime later. Good God.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lost Wing?
The flood has filled the valley.
It's over. Lost Wing has officially been lost.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quinton. Save your strength.
Why?
Yeah. Sad.
All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
That's...
What the heck
yeah,
are you
man.
about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you're only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
That's true.
I thought you weren't coming back.
Hop error boy.
But I prayed, and you did.
I prayed and I
There's got to
prayed
be a
and you
reason
did.
for that,
I like that.
right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
I like the kids acting with that too.
Over yet,
I prayed and you did.
Believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because you're a good man still, Quentin.
We're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lost Wing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
Hell yeah.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing. Right here in the Bales.
Oh, okay, they're gonna move it here. Okay, that makes sense. So I haven't lost like anything in Lost Wing. It's just gonna be here now.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quinton we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quinton will suffice. After all, we are family.
Okay, that went very grim, but it ended in a really nice place. Well, there you go. Is the story of Lost Wing all wrapped up?
My request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
Yeah.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
It just feels like there's something in my nose now, too.
Red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, that ended in a really nice spot. I really like that. That's a lot of XP as well, wow. A Hanged Man signboard. The emblem of the Hanged Man. The tavern at the heart of Lost Wing. The village is a haven for the downtrodden, built around a fallen ruin. One is apt to reveal its secrets as the Hanged Man's enigmatic tavern keeper. Got a thing for Wicked Wheel. That might be a good accessory to have, actually, when we do the thing. Go into the challenge thing. You know, I never actually thought about that, but that would make a lot of sense. I should do that. I should do that. It's good thinking. Ah, now I kind of want to go try. I'll try. Next level up, I'll go and I'll try. Or next level up and weapon that I get. Which, granted, will probably be after this. I'll probably get both after this, a level up and a new, and some new gear. And then we'll go take on that one challenge, and we'll succeed. And I'll probably change my equipment too, just to match it.